Hello, and welcome to English with Magdalena. My name is Magdalena, your host for today, and I have a guest joining me, Michael, an experienced TOEFL tutor.
Hi everyone, I'm excited to be here and share tips to help you excel in the TOEFL speaking section.
Does speaking English under time pressure make you nervous? Don't worry, today Michael and I will guide you through the speaking section, share strategies, and even give you practice exercises. And don't forget, this channel is a growing interactive community. We want to hear from you in the comments. What are your favorite tips for improving speaking skills? Or what's the biggest challenge you face in the TOEFL? Let's share ideas, support one another, and grow together. Michael, can you explain what the speaking section of the TOEFL looks like?
Of course, the speaking section has 4 tasks. Independent task. This is where you answer a question about a personal topic like your favorite hobby or an important memory.
And timing is tight, right?
Absolutely. You get 15 to 30 seconds to prepare and 45 to 60 seconds to speak. The goal is to communicate your ideas clearly, logically, and fluently.
Let's talk about the challenges students face. Michael, what's the biggest issue you've seen?
Nerves. Many students freeze up because they're so anxious.
What do you recommend for staying calm?
Practice deep breathing before you start. Visualize yourself speaking confidently. Also, remember that examiners are looking for effective communication, not perfection.
What about students who struggle to come up with ideas?
There's a common problem in the independent task. My advice is to prepare for common topics in advance. Think about hobbies, favorite places, or memorable experiences.
And what if they run out of time or speak too quickly?
State your main idea. Give 2 reasons or examples. Conclude briefly. This keeps your answer focused and within the time limit.
Let's move on to strategies. Michael, what's your top tip for students?
Keep it simple. Use clear, concise language instead of complicated words or phrases.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Instead of saying, "The weather was exceedingly pleasant," just say, "The weather was nice." It's more natural and easier to understand.
That's great advice. What else?
Practice paraphrasing, especially for the integrated tasks. Don't copy the exact words from the reading or listening. Use synonyms or rephrase the ideas.
And pronunciation is important too, right?
Definitely. Speak clearly and use natural intonation. Tools like speech-to-text apps can help you check how well you're being understood.
Let's try some practice. I'll ask a question, and Michael, you'll guide our listeners through it.
Sounds good.
Here's the question. What is your favorite way to relax after a busy day?
Listeners, take 15 seconds to prepare your answer. Use the structure we discussed. Now, speak for 45 seconds. Go ahead.
Michael, how would you answer this question?
I'd say, my favorite way to relax is reading a book. First, it helps me unwind after a long day. For example, I recently read a mystery novel and it completely distracted me from work. Second, it expands my knowledge. I always learn something new when I read. That's why I find reading the best way to relax.
That's a perfect example. Clear, organized, and personal. For those aiming for a high score, what advanced tips can you share, Michael?
Expand your vocabulary. Learn topic-specific words for education, technology, and travel. Use transitions, words like in addition, however, and for example, make your speech smoother. Immerse yourself in English. Watch TED Talks or listen to podcasts. Pay attention to how speakers organize their thoughts. Practice with others. Join speaking groups online or with friends to build confidence.
Those tips can make a big difference. Let's review the key points. Repeat after me. Clarity is more important than complexity.
Use a simple structure for your answers.
Practice with a timer to improve fluency. Michael, how can students use these skills beyond the TOEFL?
Great question, Magdalena. These skills are useful for job interviews. Clear, structured answers impress employers. University presentations. Summarizing ideas effectively is critical for academic success. Daily conversations. Using good intonation and transitions makes you easier to understand.
So it's about more than just passing a test. It's about improving communication skills for life.
Exactly, Magdalena.
Here's one more question to practice. Describe a skill you recently learned and why it's important to you.
Listeners, take 15 seconds to prepare. Now, speak for 45 seconds. Go ahead.
Well done. Michael, thank you for sharing such valuable insights.
My pleasure, Magdalena. Good luck to everyone preparing for the TOEFL.
But before we wrap up, remember, this channel is all about building a supportive, interactive community.
That's right. We want to hear your thoughts in the comments. What are your favorite techniques for improving your speaking skills? What has worked for you so far?
And don't just stop there. Engage with each other's comments. Give feedback, share encouragement, and help one another improve. Together, we can all grow.
Also, if you found this episode helpful, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a friend. Preparing for the TOEFL.
Your support helps us create more content and keep this community thriving. Thank you for being part of this journey.
You've got this. Keep practicing, stay positive, and remember, progress is better than perfection.
See you next time, and happy studying!